So I was at a careers fair yesterday and I kept getting asked the famous question, which all my friends and family ask me all the time, which is what it is I actually do. So I wanted to give you guys a bit more context on that today. To tell you a bit more about my background, my name is Mirana. I work at AlphaSights as a client service associate and I've been here for 1.5 years and thought I would give you a run through of the pros and cons of my job. So what is it that we actually do? So AlphaSights provides our clients, which includes PE firms, consultancies, Fortune 500 companies with industry advisors or professionals, essentially people that are going to help them make informed decisions and find solutions to their problems, which can include for their investment decisions or even just understanding the market that they're competing in. The associate role, which is what I do, is key to making this all happen. We are responsible for identifying the right professionals, setting up an interaction with our client, and making sure the client gets the information that they need. The projects that we work on for our clients can span any industry, whether it's healthcare, software, sustainability, or even salmon farming. So that's a little bit about the role. Now let's jump into some pros and cons. So it might sound like a cliche, but the biggest pro is definitely the people I get to work with every single day. Working with like-minded, ambitious, bright individuals from all over the world has been one of the standout aspects of my role here at AlphaSights. There's a real self-driven entrepreneurial culture, which leads me on to my second biggest pro, which is the autonomy and ownership that I get to have over my work. As an associate, you are fully trusted to take reins on your own project, lead other associates, and take full responsibility in making sure that your client needs are met. If you're a self-starter, you'll absolutely love it. The role allows you to drive your own growth for yourself and for your future. The role is also a great introduction to the business world, especially if you're fresh out of university. As I mentioned, you get to work with clients and experts from a range of industries and are able to speak to senior professionals and C-suite executives. This allows you to develop very quickly and pick up many soft skills that will serve you well for the rest of your career. One of the most unique pros is definitely the fast and structured career progression. I know exactly what steps I need to take to get promoted and hopefully make manager after 2 years, fingers crossed. So now let's talk about some of the challenges that you may face in the associate role. The first being that it definitely can be a demanding role. You need to learn a lot very quickly as it's very fast paced. I remember when I first joined, I really had to learn to stay organized as I was juggling multiple projects at the same time. So I had to learn to manage my time effectively and stay on top of things. Another challenge that you may find is that it is a target-oriented role, which can certainly add some pressure. Whilst you do get to own your own performance, it can also lead to some stressful months sometimes. The final thing to mention would be the hours. They can be long and demanding. Being a client service role, you have to be there when your client needs you, no matter what time of day it is. For example, I may need to check my emails on my way to work or even at dinner with a friend, especially if my client is working on a really big project. So hopefully that gives you a bit more of an idea of what the reality is like for this role. To a lot of people, this may sound tough, but if you're ambitious and resilient, you'll do well here and really enjoy it. I know that I'm really happy to be here. I joined straight from uni and I have learned and developed so much in the last 1.5 years. There are definitely a lot more pros and cons that I can talk about. So if you'd like to do this again, then let me know. But for now, I have to get back to work.